Hello. Okay, so this is gonna be a new thing for me. I'm gonna try and make little videos about our life, what we've got going on, and kind of our urban backyard homestead that we've got. My ladies really want to get out this morning, but we are actually going on a little errand, which I'm gonna take you guys on. They've knocked down their roost again. I'll have to fix that. But they're not gonna get out till this evening, unfortunately. They'll be fine, but they're a little mad at me this morning because normally they come out around. Guys, I think I need to pick these zucchini. I'm actually gonna make a pasta sauce with these zucchini tonight, and they're looking so good. This is the thing that we're getting the most consistently out of our garden. So you can see we've got quite a bit going. And this is off of one plant, and I've already had to trim this guy back, but it's doing really, really well. I'm excited to eat off of this for most of the summer. Checking on the baby bunnies. Everybody has their eyes open now. Look at that little tiny baby bunny tail. Oh, it's so cute. Little head sticking out. It's just getting a little too warm out here during the day, so we put them in our bathroom. It's called shelving, because mama bunnies only feed during the morning and at night, so these guys have already been fed, and I will just put them inside so they stay at a reasonable temperature, and then they'll come back out in the cool of the day. And we'll only do this until they can all start hopping in and out of the nest box, so they can kind of regulate their temperature a little bit better. It started earlier than I expected. Last year we didn't have problems with fire ants until later in the summer. Now they're here. And we try not to treat stuff with chemicals. So now we're gonna meet their maker. If we can keep them really moist, then they generally don't like it. These guys, I'm assuming, moved out of our compost bin, which I soaked yesterday. I'm not gonna get too close because I will get attacked. And we had several instances of fire ant attack last summer. Ugh, these are the worst. I've never had to deal with fire ants before now. Welcome to Florida. Give the bunnies some treats. One thing I absolutely love about having rabbits and having chickens is that our food waste is practically zero. Anything that these guys don't eat goes in the compost bin, and my mamas really love it. And before anybody says anything about dirty cages, these mamas just had babies, so I try not to stress them out, move them around too much while they're still nursing. Once that's done, we will get them out of here, clean them up really good. You're so cute. He is a foodaholic. There you go. They love banana peels. We don't generally feed them the fruit of the banana too much, but they love the peels. Enjoy, ladies. Where are we going? The garden store? The farm store. What are we gonna pick there?
Strawberries.
Strawberries! Yay! All right, Bubba, where are we?
The garden store!
Yeah! to your basket.
Yeah, numbers. I love numbers.
You love numbers. We made it to the farm store. This is King's Country Produce. We normally would be getting produce from them every Saturday at the farmers market here in Jax, but because everything's closed due to COVID, we have been making the 45-minute drive one way. Are you gonna get up in the tractor, Bubba? We have been making this drive about every other week to get produce from them because we believe in supporting small business and as well as eating local food. So, and he likes the tractors. He likes the tractors in. What do you think, Bub? What sound does a tractor make? You're not a farmer, you're Noah. Let us pick a little quart of strawberries every time we come. We buy more strawberries than this, but that is a big tire. But just look how fabulous these are. They're so, so delicious. Bubba, did you have fun at the farm stand?
Mm-hmm.
What are you eating? Blueberries and strawberries. Did you get a little bit of sun? Your face looks a little toasty. Are you a blueberry?
I'm a blueberry right Noah.
You're Noah? Right. You ready to see what we got? 4 tomatoes, 4 oranges, a cantaloupe, 2 corn. We've got 8 peaches. It's about to be peach season, so this is what we're going to be eating a lot of. We've got 2 dozen farm eggs because our chickens aren't laying eggs yet. We've got about another month and a half. So probably the last batch of strawberries we'll be eating from their farm because in Florida it's about to be too hot for strawberries. Blueberries, some cucumber because again, our garden's not producing cucumbers yet. Some tiny baby cherry tomatoes, limes, lemons, potatoes. We snagged 1 mango, some green beans, Brussels, and some broccoli. I am so excited for this food. We will be eating all of this in probably the next week. I'm gonna cut this open today, I think. I am excited about this. What do you think of the peaches?
Yummy.
Yummy. First peach of summer. Yum. All right, these are starting to get a little bit of color on them. So I'm gonna add 1 cup of water that I've mixed with 1 teaspoon of bouillon. You can use 1 cube of bouillon. I'm gonna pour that in there. And then I'm gonna wait for this to get up to a rolling boil. And then we will let it essentially just sit for 3 hours and let it cook. See you in 3 hours. It's like after an hour and a half, and I'm just gonna come in here and really smush it and then just let it continue to simmer for a few more hours. My son is going down for a nap. You can hear him in the background. It's gonna be yummy. Going to storm, so I let the girls out to do some running around before it starts raining for the next 24 hours. The one who gardens amongst our son's craziness. My husband is propagating some precious little succulent guys. Are you gonna do these too? He's using my chick feeder as a succulent propagation system, tray, whatever we want to call it. I think it'll work really well. But look how precious these little guys are. So pretty. Snip these guys. These are not the best scissors, and that was my dog sneezing. Or best, I could probably use some sort of knife to cut this. But these are the snippers that I have for my garden. One, this guy I'm taking because he's getting the yellow. Look how giant that is. This is, I believe, the 8th zucchini we've gotten so far. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got quite a few still growing. I love squash leaves. They're so bright and yellow. Nothing else needs to get harvested before the storm gets here. We don't really have that much growing. But I just noticed this. Look, it's my first bean. Oh. Is it gonna show up on the camera? No. Well, these are scarlet runner beans, and I'm so excited to have them, and hopefully we get quite a few. I only see that one, but we'll see. I've got 6 plants of that. They're just so lovely. And I don't need to pick these banana peppers yet. They're just not quite big enough. And those jalapenos I'm gonna let get a little bit bigger as well. And none of my tomatoes are ripe yet. It's okay though. Can you see Zoe in the background? She's so little. All right, so I've tossed everything, turn that off, and I'm going to top it with some basil and a little bit of cheese, and good to go. Zoe, come inside. Everything you need. Yep. Love you. Bye. So my hubby works night shift due to COVID right now. They're kind of short-staffed where he's working. He is in the Navy. He has a Master at Arms. And I just sent him off with that zucchini pasta for his lunch / dinner-ish stuff. He's gonna go to work. I'm gonna put the rest of this pasta up, and I'm gonna call it a day. We've done a lot today. Gotta do a lot in a little while in quarantine, because if you do too much, then you go bored. And if you do too little, then you go crazy. So that's my cue to put the pasta up and go take a nap, maybe? I don't know.